Alright, it is track Jeep time. Who got stuck first? You? Okay, Mia got stuck first. Steven, you came out to get him. Are you stuck too now? Or?
I'm stuck too now.
Perfect, 2 for 1. So we're gonna head out, get them all pulled out of here, and see if we can get everybody back home. Is there somewhere to turn around down there? Or should I back down from here?
I
Back down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty narrow.
Alright, we can do that. Oh, snow chains wound up on there? Alright, that's no big deal. Yeah, once you break through the crust right here, and it's that hard layer on top, you're done. So, we'll pull this one up to the top. Back out. It is beautiful out here, though. You picked a beautiful spot to get stuck.
We try.
Yeah. And then we'll come back in and grab the other one. That's no big deal. Yeah, what a nice spot. All right, we got the second one hooked up. We use a chain bridle on this one because it has T-slot tow hooks in the front, so use my chain bridle with T-slots. Well, we made it.
Did the end nest, like,
Yeah.
show it around?
This is so much worse than it was last night.
Well, once it warms up and that snow gets slushy, it just gets horrible to try to drive through. All right, we got both of them pulled back up to the top. I guess they got stuck last night and then hiked out, and so we came back in today, gave them a ride back in, pulled them both back to the top. It is all, yeah, they're still going. It is all downhill from here and pretty decent on this stuff, so hopefully they make it just fine. If not, we'll pull them again. This snow is not deep at all, like super shallow. It's just, it's slush with like a hard crust on top. So once your tires break through that crust, your frame sits on the crust and doesn't go through it, and then your tires are just in the slush spinning. They don't get down to the ground where there would be traction. So I know it looks super shallow, but it is super easy to get stuck in. So for those of you in the Land Cruiser series of videos who said, you need a snowcat, bet you wish you didn't sell your snowcat, why did you sell your snowcat? No, I'm still totally happy with this Jeep setup. This is a perfect example right now. We are done with the job. We got a little bit of drive to get back out of here, and I can do 20, 30 miles an hour with no issue. Snowcat, I would be doing like 9 miles an hour. Snowcat is much harder to haul around, takes much longer to haul around, burns actually more fuel, and is more expensive to maintain and run than these tracks, believe it or not. On top of that, this thing is way more comfortable to drive, and most importantly, the heater works better. So yeah, for that Land Cruiser job, a Snowcat would have been the way to go. But the vast majority of the time, I am going out to go get someone who went out and got stuck, and I need to get where they did. And if they got there on tires, I will easily get here on tracks. A situation like that Land Cruiser where the vehicle was left out there and then a big huge snowstorm dumped on in between, and then we try to go out, that's very rare, like very rarely happens. So yeah, Snowcat would be better. It just doesn't make sense the majority of the time over a setup like this, which is much faster, easier to transport, cheaper to run. And all those things make it better for the customer, because in the case of Johnny, when we did the search and rescue, I mean, it took us 4 hours to get to him. If we'd have gone out on the Snowcat, it would have taken us 6 to 8 hours. And as bad a shape as he was in, it might not have been so hot. I mean, of course, I would love to have the Jeep on tracks and a Snowcat. That way I could grab whichever one is best for the situation. But my bank account doesn't agree with that theory. So, until that changes, it's only one or the other. And overall, the Jeep on tracks is the better way to go for me. Close as we can get to that fender, like touching the fender. And we hope the back one too. And we back it off the front bar just a bit, and we're good. All right, we're loaded up and out of here. That was a quick, easy one. Just drove a few miles out, pulled 2 rigs up out of the slushy hill, and drove a few miles back to the truck. So could that have been done with a rig on tires? Yep. Was it easier with the Jeep on tracks? Yep. Could it have been done with a Snowcat? Yep, but it would have been a very long and bumpy ride. So I do a lot more jobs like this than I do deep snow recovery like that Land Cruiser. Like, a lot, like 95% this compared to that. So that is why I sold the Snowcat to buy the tracks for the Jeep and make this setup. It just works better for me. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.